Hello everyone, I'm Lisa from Crafting and Cruising, and here with my sidekick, husband, comment reader.
I'll even stick my head into the scene for a second. Hello, Rodney Seiler here, in the background, reading comments.
And we are glad you're here. When you hop on, please say hi and let us know you're here so we'll know you're watching. And if you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. And I'm hoping that Angie is going to share me over to the Crafty Hub. Hey Tanya, how are you? Yeah, you can share. Good evening. We're in jail. We are. We are in jail in Hot Springs, Virginia. True story. True story. We are staying at the, is it called the Inn at Hot Springs? I think it's called.
The Inn at Warm Springs.
I'm sorry, the Inn at Warm Springs. Hot Springs is back a little way, and hey Maria, sister, and now we're in Warm Springs. And there are really springs here that we may try to check out. So I think that Texie's treasure chest, Miss Nyla, is probably finishing up. Hey Debbie on a bust of Mackinac. Good for you, sister. And then after me, let me share this real quick. Get to the post, share it to a group, and created friends in the box. I already did it. Okay. And then up after me is Judy Wyatt with Wyatt's Whatnots. So when I get through, just refresh your page so you can watch Judy, okay? And I have not been able to watch today because we have been driving from, where were we last night?
I don't know. I forgot.
I think we were in Jonesville, North Carolina or South Carolina. One of the two. And y'all, I'm going to post a video later tonight. It was a Hampton Inn, and I have never seen a hotel go to so much time and trouble and expense to make their hotel look festive for Halloween. It was amazing. And so we left there this morning, and we drove, how far today? 3.5 hours to get to Hot Springs, Warm Springs. He's going to be working in Hot Springs at the Omni. So, today we're doing a ball or mason jar craft. Mine looks a little different because I've already painted it with 2 coats of Deco Art Americana Lamp Black. I did not put slick stick on it first, and I wondered if it would even stay on, but it has. So, what we're going to do is we're going to eventually make an arrangement down inside here after we do a little decoupage. I got this paper through Etsy, and I actually have it on rice paper, but I left it at home. Also, thank you, Angie. Angie, I'm sorry I don't have my shirt. I totally forgot about this event when I was packing to leave, and we've been gone all this time, and I don't have my shirt. Y'all, I'm so sorry, because I love that yellow shirt. I promise I'll do better. But I got this on Etsy, okay? So what I want to do, I'm just going to tear it so the edges will be kind of ragged, because we may go back in and touch up around the edges with some black paint. I'm not wetting it first. You can see I'm just jaggedly tearing this out so that we can put it on our jar before we decorate it. Y'all, fall has come here. When we came in our room, this inn is old, but it's so neat. And we came in our room and we have a fireplace, an electric fireplace. So we turned the fireplace on, and I immediately went over to the heater and turned it up to like 84 to knock the chill off me. Rodney came in, he goes, "Are you warm enough?" And I said, "Yeah, it's just kind of cool." Because it's rainy, and we had sat inside the inn and had lunch, but it was pretty cool in there. So I got cold. Okay, so what we've done is, I love her. She's very steampunkish. And we will put some steampunk jewels on her eventually. I don't know if we're going to have time to do it today. So I'm going to use my Deb's Design Diary DIY Liquid Patina to put this on. And I think that I want to put it, and I'm really struggling with this. No, I'm not going to put it there. I was going to put it over where it says ball, but I want to use Rub and Buff gold on that. So I think I will put it right here on the side, covering up the little measurements on the side of the jar. Hey, Vadna, look at her using those commands to get notified. Good for you, Vadna. Y'all don't forget all those little, if you just type in, I think if you type in ! commands, it will give you all the commands for my page, including notify, telegram, Linktree, if you're new, if you're watching the replay. You just have to put a ! in front of the word, and the word has to be spelled in lowercase letters, and there's no space between the ! and the word. Okay? Alright, I can see I'm going to need a little more. So before I put this down, let me make sure I've got
Maria
enough.
says she forgot what it looks like to be cold.
You forgot what I bet. I bet, Maria. I bet. I love it. Oh, I just love it so much. Because I can always add more layers of clothing. But there's just so many layers you can take off, y'all. Okay, so let's put this on here. I don't want to run into the word ball for sure. And I probably should have brought, and I think I've got some somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I see it right over there, Mod Podge.
Tip you down just a little bit.
Okay, I may need the Mod Podge, but let's see. Let me go over it with Mod Podge, and I'll probably need a different brush out of that brown bag too, Rodney. I didn't even think about the fact that I had these printed today out of Staples.
It's pretty good.
And Staples does not waste any money on paper. I mean, they don't go cheap on paper. The paper is really good. Can you rinse this for me, please? I need to use it for black again. Okay, so let me get a little Mod Podge because this paper is stiffer. I think the Mod Podge will hold it down better, and I'm just going to paint right over it.
I thought I heard something trailing me around there, Lisa.
Those lights. Yeah, we're going to put lights in here, you guys. Halloween lights. We're going to really do this jar up right. Now, y'all, I think y'all know, if you have followed me any amount of time, I don't love Halloween. I love fall. I don't love Halloween. When my children were little, we let them dress up and go trick-or-treating and all that, but I'm just not a big Halloween person. However, I love fall decor. And I do have a few little witches in my house that are, you know, like smiley, happy witches that I decorate with. Nothing scary. Not into the scary. I don't like scary movies. And
What about haunted houses?
I don't like haunted houses. You couldn't pay me to go to a haunted house. No way, no how. Okay, so here you go. Can you get me a little cup of water, please, sir? Thank you. All right, so let's dry this just a smidge. And I do have some other ones that I cut out. I downloaded some from Digital Deco Designs. Thank you for all those hearts. And y'all, I'm an affiliate with Digital Deco Designs. It's in my Linktree. She has beautiful, beautiful designs. So I went on and printed these off because I think I may put them in other areas on the jar. But right now, for the sake of time, I want to make sure we get the most done that we can get done. So those will just be adders. And then I brought in this necklace I bought at an antique store yesterday because I thought I may cut one of the jewels off and put at the top. But now I'm thinking about it. If I'm going to put steampunk items on here, because this is a steampunk paper. That's how I found this. I looked up steampunk ATC cards. And I got all kinds of cool papers. Alright, so we've done that. Now let me get a little bit more black paint on my plate here. And I'm just going to kind of dot around the edges to cover up that white edge right there that y'all can see. I can't see what they can see because the comments are in my way. I need to swipe them. I just don't want that little white torn line to show. I want it to, well, I didn't want that. I want it to look like it, that this pattern was almost made into this jar. I'm not putting a lot on there. Just a little bit to cover that up. So tomorrow, Rodney will be working in town in the Omni, or in a part of the Omni that he says is going to be a wedding venue. Okay, so see how that just covered that up and it almost looks like it's made into the jar. So that's what he will be doing tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get to maybe visit the springs. Okay, so now what I've done, if I don't put the top on this, I'll spill it. Now what I've done is I've taken 2 of the green frogs that you put, styrofoam frogs that you put plants down in, and glued them together. Thank you, Barbara. And glued them together so I'll have enough height down in here. Now,
Good luck getting that in.
Ronnie said, if you get it in here, it's not coming out.
And if it breaks, be careful.
It's kind of tearing off a little bit. Let me take it off the table. I'm afraid I'll knock something down.
You want me to push it, sit on the floor and do it?
Let me just scrape a little bit of this off right here that's trying to come off. I just didn't want the green to show y'all. There it goes. Oh, but I want to use this like Angie reuses her stuff. Angie, I don't think this would be reusable.
I think you'll ever get that out.
Nope. I'm not sure how I'm going to get lights in here.
Just get a little room around it when you get...
Let MacGyver try to push it down in there for me, okay? I've got all kinds of beautiful fall things to put in here. Okay, good. Wow. Now, before I put all that decor in, here's the lights I've got. They're little mini lights. And let me show you what they do. We can have purple. We can have orange. We can have blinking purple. We can have blinking orange.
But will it show through the black?
We can have faded purple, faded orange, and then it goes off. So let's put, there's like, I think there's 100 lights. They're teeny tiny little lights on here. Okay, so let me start
You need to rinse your paintbrush so you
pushing
can
them
use
down in. I've already rinsed it off.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn my jar around as I try to poke them down in here. And I can move these little frogs to the side now a little bit. So as I go around an area, I can try to push the lights down in here, maybe. So what have y'all done all weekend fun?
I've got a question too.
Okay.
Those little foam things that you stick flowers down in to keep them from moving around. I've always been told, well, back when I was growing up there, we had a metal one with spikes on it. It was called a frog.
Yeah, that's true. I don't
Is
think
there
these
another
are
name
frogs.
for them other than frogs, or do y'all call them something
What
else?
do y'all call them? Probably just styrofoam.
I bet there's a name that florists use.
Yeah, what do you, some of our florist friends on here, Angie, tell us, what do they call those things? You can get them in rectangles and squares, and these were circles. And I figured that would be perfect. We're going to get them down in here. Taking a break from cleaning, just jumped on. Well, welcome, welcome, Jamie. I'm glad you're here. She says frog.
Yeah, frog works for me. In fact, I've even seen one that's shaped like a frog.
Okay, y'all. We're going down in here. There's somebody else saying. That's what Angie says, frog. Y'all hear my
Nicole
room.
said she's gorgeous. They talking about your picture on the
Oh,
front.
she is. I think she's really elegant looking. Whew, y'all. That's a lot of lights.
And
But what I found out was that some of the the black paint stuck more vividly than other areas. So you can actually kind of see through this even with 2 coats of paint.
I started to say you could leave some on top of the frog, but then the flower stems might poke through them and mess them up.
Yeah, I don't want to mess them up. I should have started with the battery pack end. I didn't even think about it. Okay, y'all know this is boring. Bear with me for just a minute, please. Ivana says frog too. I guess frog it is. But up here in the mountains, we came up a road. I took pictures of the GPS on the screen so I can post them later. Oh my word. Literally, when you were going around one curve, you could see your tail lights coming around you. It was crazy. It's like being in Gatlinburg. If any of y'all have ever been to Gatlinburg, which I love, it's like going up into the mountains to go up to over Gatlinburg, like where the skiing is. It's crazy. And the fog, we got like in a cloud. There was a car in front of us. So that helped a little bit be able to watch the tail lights. And Ronnie's a super careful driver, so I wasn't worried about him. But the further up we got and the closer to the edge we got on my side, I was like, buddy, I know you think that guy in front of you is staying too much in the middle, but I'm kind of liking his idea of the middle, because if we go off, we're going off on my side. He said, well, there's trees that would stop us. Oh, thanks. That made me feel.
Margaret Colson says I have those lights in the purple are my brightest. I think are best. I don't know.
They look like they're coming right back out, Ronnie.
And Jamie says, what state are you in? We are now in Virginia. We started out in North Carolina, not too far from Charlotte.
But we live in Tennessee, if that's what
Right.
you're asking.
Yeah, we've been in
We live in Tennessee.
into a handful of states so
We
far.
have.
So far since we left home this week, we've been Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. I think it's all so far this week.
Okay. The last little piece to go in here.
Patty Mason Lentz is from Michigan.
Oh, really? All right, you ready?
Is it cooled off up there in Michigan?
Are y'all ready? Let's see if you can see them through the jar.
Turn it around. There you go.
See? You can see them. Okay, so let's start putting some greenery in here. Y'all, I've got some cool florals that I got. Some at Michael's, some at, and I'm going to have to turn it toward me a little bit, and then I'll turn it back towards you. Some at Michael's, some at Dollar Tree, and I think I got 1 or 2 things at Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. But I thought these colors for the fall are going to be so pretty. And look at these little things that look like little roses. Aren't those sweet? Hey, Stephanie Gilpin, you did catch me live, sister. Whoop, whoop. So, you know you have to kind of play with them and bend them and pull them every which way but loose to make it. I'm not a florist by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, without the comments, we can see pretty well what you're doing, but with comments, it kind of covers them.
Yeah.
But it's about the best you can do.
All right, I forgot to cut one tag off here, y'all. So let me do that. So tell me how y'all celebrate Halloween, or if you celebrate Halloween. Like, do you go all out on your decor. I know Barb at the Shabby Tree, Halloween is her favorite season. And that woman goes all out in her crafts. And then I think, at least they used to do this prior to COVID, they would have a block party at their house. And she and her husband would dress up. Everybody would come dressed up, kids and adults alike. And they had so much fun. And Barb had her yard decorated so cool with witches and ghosts and things hanging everywhere. And it was really cute.
Jamie Krause wants to know where you got the images. I think Jamie came in after you
Okay,
mentioned
this image I got from Etsy, and I just put in steampunk ATC cards, and it brought up lots of options. And then if we put any of these other ones on that I showed earlier, they came from Digital Deco Designs, and they are in my link tree. I mean, the Digital Deco Designs is in my link tree.
How do you get to your link tree?
You put in !link, or you just go to the top of my page. It's pinned to the top of my page, along with my Telegram. So I would love it if you all would join the Telegram. Also, I've been asking you all off and on to please send me your email address just in the event that we have a catastrophe with Facebook. I could still get in touch with you and let you know where we were. I'm in the process of trying to set up a YouTube channel, but y'all, that's no easy feat. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one of these days. I'm gonna get it all set up.
So this is all fallish looking.
Yes, of course, because that's when Halloween is.
So when your season's over, you're just gonna put it away and that's it, huh?
Well, yeah, because I don't want to take the decoupage part off. I mean, I could leave it out for steampunk something, but no, Angie's good like that. Angie will take stuff out of her containers and reuse them.
Well, I was thinking, the stuff that
Now
once you take the flowers out, what's left is not necessarily fall. The purple and the black, you could.
No, but I kind of think of her as fall. I don't know. I think I need some of these other. This little kind. Oh, here I got another one I can stick over here on the side. Chinese lantern. What'd she say about Chinese lanterns? Hello from Nevada. I think those are called Chinese lanterns. What's called Chinese lanterns?
I think I don't know. The bags with the holes punched in them might. I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe she'll clear that up a little bit.
Yeah, this needs something coming down the side right here.
Crafty Bunch by Rustic Daisy says, yes, ma'am, I do.
That's Angie. Yes, she does. Angie's so good at repurposing even her own arrangements. She'll leave arrangements up that she makes, and then, after the season changes or whatever, then she'll change her some of her arrangements out.
I think you could make something with some copper and some gauges and stuff.
Let's see. Let me come back a little bit. That's definitely going out wide, you guys. Now, let me see what else I have. I have this little piece that I thought would be cute in the front.
Oh, likes the cute orange puffy foliage.
Who does?
Barbara.
Barbara Poston.
No, Barbara Porter. No, Paula. Excuse me. I said the wrong word. Paula Porter, MCLVER McLever.
Now, here's the problem with some of the Dollar Tree stuff. See how they break off like that? And you don't want that look. So, I'm going to just cut that little bud off, because I don't like that. Alright, and I have some of these. I have this gorgeous green sunflower, but it's huge and I'm not going to use that in there. I also have some of these deep colored hydrangeas that would be pretty, and I have an orange one too, right here. Those are pretty. And I have these corn husks with some little stuff in there. And I'm almost thinking that is so off-white, so bright, that it may be too much. Let's see if I can get any of these hydrangeas down here, because I love these. I'm going to grow these so badly. But I do not have a green thumb, y'all, in any way, shape, or form. I wish I did. And I wish I loved to get out in the yard and work, and I don't. My husband doesn't love it either.
Stephanie says, it looks very cute. I love the purple.
Thank you,
and
Stephanie.
the orange, I think, before I messed up my message, and orange together.
You know, this year, one of the, what I've seen a lot of when I went in At Home the other day, and I think when I went in Kirkland's, a lot of people are using pink and turquoise for their pumpkins and for their decor, which I think is really cool.
And we went into an antique store yesterday and saw a lot of
Hey, look.
pumpkins that had been fabricated from different things.
We did. That was a fun trip. Okay, so I'm thinking, what's my time looking like?
Yeah, lots of time. It's 3:24.
Okay, so I got 20 minutes. We may be able to put some more. Y'all, I gotta show you something funny. I just noticed one of the lights is showing right on the tip of her nose. That's fun. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Who said that? I forget who that was.
Cable guy.
Larry the cable guy. Okay, if I put that there, I don't think I have another. So I better not put that there. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this here. Look at this. Isn't this sweet? Hey, do you all know where you can buy Sweet Annie to craft with? I would like to try to grow some. But do y'all know where you could buy it to craft with? Like, do they sell it at any local stores, or do you have to order it like off of Etsy or someplace?
What are you talking about? What?
It's an herb called Sweet Annie that a lot of people decorate with, especially in the fall. Y'all, I'm looking at the back because I like for my arrangements to look put together and finished no matter which direction somebody looks at it. So I don't want it just full from the front. I want it full all the way around.
Stephanie Gilpin says, yes, I've seen a lot of the teal and turquoise blues.
Yes.
And sages too. I love those colors
sage.
too. They are my living room colors.
Yeah, I love that sage color. So pretty. You know what? I could put this hydrangea in the back so that if somebody saw this from the back, they would see a hydrangea. And other than that one sunflower and those corn husks, I think I have used everything I bought to use. So let me show y'all now from...
You got to back it up some because
I know.
you can't
Let
see
me
it.
show y'all. Okay, so here from the front, and then from the back. And I could use a little something over here, right here, and then from this side. Okay,
Hearts.
look at her
Hearts
nose.
are flying.
Wait, what happened? Her nose was lit up. I think I pushed something in there and knocked it off. You can't
Probably.
see it on her nose anymore. Dadgummit, that was so cute. Okay, so let me just kind of pull some of these down a little bit so there won't be such a gap there. And then I think I'm going to put, now these aren't going to show up super well because they're black and white. But look at this crow. This is from Digital Deco Designs. Ronnie, could you please bring me the contents of that staple stack right there, and I'm going to show them what the whole sheet of paper looks like. It actually does show up more than I thought it would. Oh, now we're going to go over the ball with Rub and Dub. And let me show y'all.
You're trying to move
Here
your
you go.
arrangement because it's kind of dominating
Okay.
the scene right now.
So, Digital Deco Designs, it's in my link tree. Here was the whole paper. And there's the little raven up at the top. This is some more of the girl that I have on here, some bigger prints. And here is the other side. It blew it up and I didn't mean for it to enlarge it so much. So it really would go like, hold on, let me trim this off and I'll show y'all what the whole thing looks
Paul
like.
says it's super pretty.
Thank you. And you can use this as all one image, or you can just use pieces of it. But let me put this together and show you. Okay, see? It's kind of like this. You see that? Okay. So, got that part done. Now, let me, before I put these other things on, let me take my rubbing buff. See if I can find where it says ball over here. I'm going to lay it down for just a minute, you guys. And I'm going to take just a little bit of gold rubbing buff on my fingers.
Hello,
and I'm gonna
Veronica.
wipe, hey Veronica, wipe most of it back off. I know it seems so wasteful, but if you put that rubbing buff directly on there, it's going to be in your face. Now, because the word ball is raised, I'm just going to lightly go, and I just put it right on my drawer. I'm going to go right over where it says ball. I can touch back over that little streak I put right there with white paint and just a little bit. Okay, look. See? And then on the other side, it's got this real pretty design
Grapes or something.
with grapes. This is from, no, it prints black and white. That's what it is, Stephanie's black and white. So I'm going to go over this raised part right here too, the grapes, and then I'll turn it around and show y'all this whole little medallion kind of thing right here that I think is so pretty. But if you just barely have some rubbing buff on your fingers and go over the raised parts, it looks really cool.
Lori Rockwell is watching.
Hey Lori, welcome.
Lisa, who's coming up next? Have you already gone over that?
Yes, Judy is coming up next with Wyatt Whatnots.
It's kind of a mouthful. Wyatt what?
Okay, here you go. See how that just brought that out? Isn't that so pretty? I love that. Thank you for sprinkling, Veronica. I appreciate you. Okay, so let me put the top back on the rubbing buff. And now I'm going to turn it on the side where it has these numbers, you know, like the measurements. And I think what I want to do, I may want to put the sisters on there. Well, that's going to, if I do that, that's going to cover up the rubbing buff. So let me get the raven first.
You know, if you knew ahead of time what your designs were going to be shaped like with the lady, you could have not painted that portion black and would let the light shine through it a little better.
I could have. That would have been a real good
Something
idea.
to think about for future ones, maybe.
Would have been a good idea. If he comes up with the best idea, it's too late though. Okay, so I'm going to put this, lay this down right here, this raven. I just put Mod Podge on the back of it. And I'm actually going to rub it down so that it rubs right into those lines and those numbers. And I'll hold it up and show you in just a second what it looks like. This was really a great theme, Angie. I really appreciate y'all doing this.
I thought it was odd that the theme being ball jars. When Lisa and I were going through antique stores yesterday, we kept running across different kinds of ball jars, whether they were chicken feeders or
Bird feeders.
Or there's one of them had a real old one that had a strange top on it. It was kind of like a
Let me dry this real quick.
kind of like a screen wire top.
Well, I'm sure if y'all are on here, you're following the Crafty Bunch. But if you're not, please join the Crafty Bunch. And please share the link for the Crafty Bunch out on your pages for your friends. Y'all, there's a whole lot of people that probably would enjoy coming in here and watching. Even if they're not creators themselves, you don't have to be a creator to watch. But I bet there's a lot of your friends who would like to just see what people come up with. So share the link to the Crafty Bunch for sure. It's free to join. No kind of obligation or anything. All right, let's see. Okay, so here's the raven on the side. I could even go back with some stickles and kind of brighten him up a little bit. Now, let me ask y'all, do you think that I should put one of these big jewels, because y'all know I love bling, and I was thinking about this one. Should I put this one up here, or should I not? And should I get to some of my steampunk things and put up there? That's not even in the middle. Put it in the middle. I mean, you really, with these flowers in the front, you really can't see it.
Diane Newman said, hi, Lisa.
Hey, Diane. Okay, that one right on the top. So I could put that up there, or, I know you can't see it very well, or I can just put some of my little gears that I have around her hat where there's some gears shown. I think that's what I'll do, because some of them are gold and some are silver and some are bronze, and that would look more steampunkish.
Hello, Terry.
Let's see what happens if we switch it to orange. Okay, you can still see the orange. Hey, can you turn the overhead light off, Ronnie?
I know I can't over
Here's
here.
the blinking purple. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's good. And here's the blinking orange. It just gives it enough of a blink that you know there's something in there. I didn't want it to be super bright. That one kind of fades.
Terry, we are both doing great.
Okay, what time is it? You can turn that light back on.
Hard to tell.
Okay.
35.
35. Okay, let me see. I'll also cut out these little, well, I had two of them on here. Oh, roses. And you can't really tell that they're roses. But since I have the raven
Diane
on
Newman
one
likes the gear
side.
idea.
Huh?
Diane Newman likes the gear idea.
Yeah, I do too.
And Terry says that's beautiful. And
Okay, I'm going to put one rose on top and one on bottom.
Shelly Stacklin, howdy.
Shelly, sis, how are you? Are you better? Please tell me you are. Shelly's been sick, y'all. Okay, let me put this one. No, I'll put this one up here because it's bigger. Are you feeling better, sister? All right, then let's put this one down here. And it's okay if it wraps under the bottom a little bit. I don't care. Shelly, we're all wanting to know how you're feeling, sis. Y'all, you didn't see what I just did.
Lisa, I've been challenged again. Trying to read someone's name.
I'm glad y'all didn't see that.
C-S-A-N-E-L-L. Zanelle?
Guess what I did?
Hope I didn't mess it up too badly.
I went over it with white paint. I'm glad you're better instead of Mod Podge. Fortunately, the black paint came off pretty quickly.
Dipped it into the wrong place.
I kept thinking, why is it so black? And I was like, Lisa, you dipped it in the black paint.
Shelley
Silly.
says, I am better. Thanks for asking.
Yes, I saw that. Good. So glad.
Carol Haynes is watching. Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol. Okay, so I'm going to finish putting the Mod Podge on. Then we're going to dry this real quick. And then we'll be done. And don't forget, all you have to do is refresh your page. And you can go watch Judy with Wyatt's Whatnots. That's so cute. Whatnots. Named after Zsa Zsa Gabor. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Rodney's I grew up thinking that he was named after Rodney Dangerfield. He kept telling me that his mother named him after Rodney Dangerfield. Guess what? She didn't.
She told me that one time, but I didn't realize she was joking.
So he really thought he had a claim to fame. Thank you. These roses and the raven are from Digital Deco Designs, Shelly. And then this one I got on Etsy. And y'all, I've been buying a lot of stuff on Etsy, so I can't really tell you exactly. If you want the link, let me know. Send me a PM and I'll give it to you. But I buy from so many people on Etsy that it's hard to know exactly which artist it came from. But if you will send me a message, I will find it in my downloads, and so that you can go and get her. I have her in different sizes, and I think she's so pretty. I want to do a tray with her and maybe resin it. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Okay. So, I think that's pretty fallish and Halloweenish, don't y'all? Now, I'm going to have to think about it, but I might go back and put a clear coat on it just to seal it, because I did not put any slick stick on it to begin with. I did go back and add a second coat so that it wouldn't wipe off quite as quickly. Rodney is his own claim to fame, Shelley said. You got that right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
There's only one of him, Shelley, and that's really a good thing, okay? God threw away the mold after he made him, and that's good. All right. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Shelley. Questions, comments, or concerns?
It's 3:40.
Very fallish. Love it, especially with the purple lights. Thank you. From here, we finish the job. Oh, you're telling them what we're doing. Then we go back home, you guys, and then we have one day to unpack, wash clothes, repack the motorhome to go camping. Crafting and Cruising is going to head down the road. So, you know what that means. Thursday, we'll be heading down the highway. Rodney will be driving. Lisa will be crafting and probably going live as long as I can keep a cell. We're really not going to be far from home at all. This time we're going to be about 45 minutes from home. Isn't she so pretty? And I've got some gear somewhere that I can glue on her hat, and that'll just make her even more steampunkish. Y'all, I've got a page that I have set up, but I haven't started doing anything on it yet, called Steampunk and Junk. Or, look on there, did I name it? I think I named it Eclectic Steampunk and Junk.
Lisa.
And if so, I would love it if y'all would go over there and just follow the page, because we're going to start really doing something on it soon. We've been gathering up some stuff to put together some boxes of steampunk where we can all craft together doing steampunk crafts. I think it'd be so much fun. So, but if you'll go over there and join the page, did you look up the name of it? I think it's Eclectic. E-C-L-E-C-T-I-C. Eclectic. Steampunk and Junk. Justin, hey brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Got little lights in it.
We passed your way
And all the
yesterday.
polish. We almost called you about stopping by today and seeing you, but I knew we were going to be in a rush to get here. And now we're in jail. Really, literally. We're in jail. Hey, Mickey, thank you. We are in jail in Warm Springs, Virginia.
Yeah, this building we're in used to be the jail for Warm Springs, and now it's converted into a hotel.
Y'all, I'm going to post pictures. So, because I've taken some pictures so far so you can see it. Okay, guys. I appreciate you so very much.
42.
I've got 3 minutes left. Ron, do you have anything you want to say?
Too bad I didn't bring in something to show them that I painted. but it's not finished yet. Is it?
No, we brought my tree in so I can work on it. Y'all probably didn't see me. You may have seen me do it
It's
the
all
other night,
broken
but
right now.
we had to use the batteries in the battery pack, and apparently I had glued the battery pack shut. So that's okay, Mickey. You can go back and watch the replay. That's the beauty of replay, girl. All right. So I'm going to let Judy come on early. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the Crafty Bunch. Don't forget to refresh your page and watch Wyatt's Whatnots. And I will see you guys later. Love you.